Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today I really didn't want to make this video, but it is what it is, and as you can tell from the title, I think I've blown the motor in the FD, but let me explain. I bought this FD at the beginning of the year. It had just had the engine rebuilt, and it was still on a running tune, and it was running absolutely perfect. Mechanically, there was nothing wrong with it, but in the past month, I have noticed that the coolant light has been coming on, which means somewhere I am losing coolant. I didn't think much about it, but more recently at the track, it did overheat and it couldn't keep the temperatures down. So since then, I've been talking to my mechanic and also a rotary specialist, Omar, at Race Only. They've both been very helpful in helping me diagnose the issues I've been having with my FD. And unfortunately, it looks like and it smells like a water seal. So this past month has been a lot of diagnostics because if the motor has to come out, I really wanted to be sure. And here we are. So I thought I'd just quickly run through the signs and symptoms I've been experiencing, which has helped me come to the conclusion that it's the water seal. The first telltale sign is the coolant level light. I've been losing a bit of coolant and it's been getting worse, where I'm having to fill up more water more regularly. The next sign was overheating at the track, and this happened at the last track day where the coolant temps shot up and it struggled to cool down and return to normal temp. The next symptom is a rough cold start with a puff of white, sweet smelling smoke, which is actually coolant being burnt up in the rotor housing. The fourth sign is when I was trying to bleed the coolant, and I've honestly spent hours trying to bleed the system, but there's still a stream of bubbles and sometimes a few violent bursts of air. And the final straw was failing a cooling system pressure test. So it's pretty clear the water seal is leaking, and unfortunately the motor does have to come back out. But I'm actually secretly a bit excited about this. I know what I want in the FD, and I guess you guys will just have to wait and see. So my plan in the next week is to get the motor out and we'll go from there. So I've got a few hours this afternoon just to get started on the FD, and my plan is to remove the engine from the transmission and leave the transmission still in the car. I haven't really done it before, not on an FD, so we're going to see how it goes, but it does look like there's going to be plenty of room and it looks pretty straightforward. So yeah, wish me luck.
One week later.
I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and today we are back at it again on the FD, and this engine is pretty much ready to come out. I've got a good mate coming over this afternoon to give me a hand, But before this is coming out, we've got to unbolt the transmission from the engine and also release the throwout bearing from the clutch. So I'm going to get onto that now, and we'll see you guys soon.
Hey Chow, heard
Hey,
you needed
Brad.
some help lifting the engine out of the RX-7.
That's it.
Oh,
Just
good to
send
be
it.
here.
So Brad's got to go, but thanks a lot for your help, mate.
Anytime.
Can't wait to pull more engines out of these cars. Maybe we can do a build on this one day. Who knows? K-swap Miata.
See you later guys. Till next time.
So that's it for another episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. To be honest, the engine came out pretty easily. I didn't really run into any problems, but I know it's going to be a pain to put back in the car. But that's going to be another problem for another day. So yeah, Happy New Year everyone. Stay safe, be with your loved ones, and I'll see you in the next episode.